Hello everyone, and welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Anna Chornia, and I'm the Program and Grant Manager at Prague Quadrennial. I'm really excited to see you all on this webinar about the PQ Talks Open Call. And before we begin, let me introduce our team members who are joining us today. It's Barbara Přihodová, our artistic director, and also she is the curator of PQ Talk section. And we have here Adam Svoboda, our executive director. And during today's session, we will walk you through the call and explain the format, the deadlines, and provide practical guidance on submitting your proposal. But before you continue, I would like to explain how our Q&A section will work today. All of the participants today are in attendees mode. So that means that your microphones and cameras are off and you can interact with us via chat at any time. So in case you got any questions or you would like to say something, you can write this down in the chat. And as for the Q&A session itself, we are having this special frame for your questions. And I would like to ask you to write these questions down in this special place you're having in Zoom. And to begin, I would like to hand the floor to Barbara Přihodová. She will give us a brief overview of Prague Quadrennial and our 2027 theme, Absences and Silence. And also, Barbara will introduce the festival section of PQ Talks.
Thank you, Anna, and hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your interest in PQ Talks. I am today speaking from a sort of dual position. So I'm the artistic and director of Prague Quadrennial, but I also am one of the curators of PQ Talks, which is one of the sections of our programming. We are three curators in PQ Talk section. It's me, it's my colleague Renato Bolelli-Rebousas, and it's Rachel Hahn, who are going to be preparing this program. Who have been preparing this program, I should say. But we decided to make things a little bit easier or more efficient, that today it's going to be just me presenting and taking questions. But we also have Renato Bolelli with us in the audience. So hello to Renato. And he may jump into the conversation later. So with that, I'll take my hat on as artistic director for 1 second. Anna, if we can move on to the next slide. Because we always like to start our sessions with providing a little bit of context to where the program section belongs. So this is the overall structure of PQ 2027. If you know us, you know that we have exhibitions curated by participating countries and regions, and that's really the part of the program in the curatorial hands of our countries and regions. But we also have program sections prepared by PQ Curatorial team. That's the column on your right side. So what we're going to be talking about today, PQ Talks, is one of those program sections curated by us. And like I mentioned, we're three curators here, and me just speaking on behalf of the three of us. Okay, great. Can we move on to the next slide? Perfect, thank you. So a little bit of overview of what PQ Talks is and should be about. It really is a series of conversations about contemporary scenography, about contemporary performance design, and also performance space. That is there to complement all the other programming of PQ, which consists of multiple exhibitions, performances, workshops. Our platform is about discussing, about talking, and about sharing verbally. It is a forum intended for professionals, for academics, for students even. So really for all artists, researchers, interested in scenography and performance design and space at all stages of their career to come together, to express themselves, to talk about issues, challenges, new emerging trends, movements, problems in our fields through this forum at PQ Talks. This is a photograph from last PQ Talks in 2023, quite beautiful, quite open, hopefully, I think, welcoming space to talk and to critically think together. For 2027, my colleagues Renato and Rachel were hoping to recreate a similar spirit of openness, togetherness, and sharing. So that's what PQ Talks are about. Can we move on to the next slide? Uh, as always, my colleagues and me have come up with some thematic frame. We have come up with a set of questions. They all are somewhat derived from the broader theme of absences and silences as spaces of potential for new scenographic futures. So we've taken the theme up and sort of developed it further under these three thematic frameworks: worlding, surviving, and futuring. There is a bunch of questions listed in the open call. Please have a look at it, read it, see if something strikes you as something you want to respond to. But importantly, we are very open for our participants to propose themes and topics of their own. We really believe and want PQ Talks to be a forum, a place that reflects the interests of different communities that come to PQ. So we're open to suggestions very much. In terms of the formats, basically there are two fundamental formats that you can apply with. Either you're going to propose a flash talk, which is going to be your individual presentation up to 10 minutes, where you perhaps want to offer an idea or you want to talk about a project of yours. Or if you are inclined to propose and organize something bigger in a format, then we have an option of discussion panels, which are sessions that can have 60 minutes, including Q&A, that you would be responsible for as a moderator, as a panel organizer. And I think it goes for both flash talk format and discussion panels that we invite you to be creative with the format. It can be sort of traditional presentations, but we're very open and encouraging performance lectures or any kind of performative formats, provocations, roundtables, etc. So that would be up to you to propose how you want to go about your discussion panel in particular. One thing that we would definitely be looking at as we want to have the discussion as diverse as possible, and we want to focus on different perspectives and also different disciplines. In that way, we are asking that if you're proposing panel with speakers in it, please have them from at least 2 different countries or institutions or disciplines, so that we achieved the sort of variety and diversity. So that's around the panels and flash talks and the formats. Maybe one thing I would like to add is that we will be paying particular attention to creating space for emerging new voices, for voices that have been marginalized. And with that, we will be paying special attention to our students and emerging artists. Of course, students and emerging artists are invited to apply, but if you are not in a position to apply just yet or in the given deadlines, then please know that we will be organizing particular format of student kind of student-led or student-included discussion that will be part of PQ Talks, and that's something that we're gonna talk more about as times gets closer, and we will make sure that student and emerging artist voices are included into our discussions because we believe they're important. So I think that's in a just everything from me. Now, do you want to take over? Oh, this is okay. This is one more image from PQ Talks 2023 that shows the space we had and the discussion we held. Quite a lovely, attentive audience, and we're hoping to have the same sort of spirit in 2027. Over to you, Anna.
Thank you so much, Barbara, for explaining the curatorial concept and explaining us what PQ Talks is. And thank you for also those lovely photos as an example. And right now we are going to go through a practical part, which is our Eventable platform and how to actually fulfill the form for participation. So on our website, thepq.tz, you will find the open call section. There you will find the whole curatorial concept and the explanation of PQ Talk section. And also near that, you will find the link to submission via Eventable platform. So once you will go through that link, you will find the visitor page in our Eventable platform. What you will need to do is to create your account there. It's for free. Either if you have an account, just like log in into your existing account. That's how it will be looking like while you will be registering. Then you will get into the visitor page of Prague Quadrennial and you will see here all the forms for all the calls. And right now we are interested in PQ Talks form, which is here. You will open that form and it is quite intuitive and what you will need to do is just to fulfill all the frames and just to fulfill all the information which is necessary to submit your participation in this call. So you will be required to put on your presenter's name, your talk format, your titles of the talk, and short description. And please be attentive for the deadline. Your deadline for submission is June 30th, 2026. You might think that you have still a lot of time, but please be careful and better to start earlier than to be late at the end. Here also, I would like to draw your attention on our timeline and your deadlines. So the call was published on October the 1st. The most important date for you so far is June 30th, which is deadline for your submissions of the PQ Talks. Then on September 30th, you will get the notification of accepted proposals. And on November on 30th, you will get the final confirmation of your participation in the festival. And just a quick reminder that the festival will be held in Prague in 2027 in June 8th till 17th June. Next, I will give the word to Adam Svoboda, our executive director, and he will let us know the conditions of participation in the festival.
Hello again, everyone. I will tell you a little bit more about what PQ provides and what we will be needing from your side. PQ provides, of course, inclusion in catalog and program mentioning. For your talks, we will provide all the technical support, all the production support here on the place during PQ talks. Unfortunately, PQ cannot cover participating presenters' travel expenses. But since we are releasing the open call that early, we will do as much as possible to help you with secure your funding with invitation letters or any documents which might help you to secure funding to come here to Prague to present at PQ Talks. And of course, we will provide you with the festival passes for the duration of PQ. What is required from you as potential applicants is, of course, you need to be responsible for creating your own presentation, your own talk. And we also, for non-commercial purposes, but for mainly documentation and for our archives, to allow us to record the whole PQ talks. Also, all the rights needs to be secured from your side, so you are not presenting somebody else's work without him or her knowing. I would strongly recommend to go through the actual text of the open call and also the submission forms. I think all the details are written in there. If you have, but if you didn't find anything or if you won't understand anything, don't hesitate to contact us. I know that the deadline for submission is June next year, but contact us anytime. Sooner you will do it, the faster you will get response, because once the PQ will be getting closer and closer, I guess it will be much busier. So read the open call, read the submission form, contact us anytime via email or anyhow, and I wish you good luck with your applications. That's all from me.
Thank you so much, Adam, for explaining us the conditions of participation. And yes, Adam is right. The sooner you will start, the better it will be for every one of us. And right now we are going for our questions and answer session. Please do not hesitate to ask any question for us. And also I'd like to draw your attention so you could use the Q&A box. You should type your questions in there and we will be happy to answer them right now. In case there will be any questions which will pop up in your head after the webinar, you can use our email, which is call@pq.cz. You can ask us any question which will come to your mind. Also, I would like to draw your attention about on our website. You can find there other calls, which are PQ Talks, PQ Performance Space, and other sections here. We are having our first question, and I think this question is for Barbara. Can I combine academic and artistic formats in my talk?
So, like I mentioned, we're definitely open to presentations that are a little less traditional, maybe a little bit performative, including your artwork. Absolutely propose, and if it's within what we can do production-wise, I think we're all open to have formats that are refreshing.
Thank you, Barbara. And we are having another one question from Lena Mikulinskaya. Could you please clarify how the selection process will be organized? And will the curatorial team be the sole members of the selection committee? This question, I think, is for Barbara.
Yes, the three of us are really the committee who reads through all the proposals, and together we make the selection choices. We build the program. We look at how it all comes together in terms of the topics, their distribution. Yes, we are the three-member committee that does that.
Thank you, Barbara, and thank you, Lena, for your question. We are having another one question. Can I apply with collaborators from multiple countries?
Yes, that's actually something we're hoping for, since we are really an international forum. We're always interested in discussions that have international scope or international reach. So if you are able to put together a group of your colleagues within international context, even better. That's what we like to see.
Thank you, Barbara. And we're getting a lot of questions about the English language, if this is the sole language of the PQ Talks, and what if the English is not a first language of the speaker? So what if the speaker has some English limitations?
So I would say PQ Talks will be held primarily in English, but with that I want to emphasize that we do welcome proposals from presenters with limited command of English. Please don't let that stop you. We are aware of the barriers that language can come up with, and we're going to work with you, and we're going to make sure your ideas are communicated and your ideas are heard. There are multiple ways to go about it. We've been doing some work on PQ Talks already in the past editions. We're gonna continue coming up with creative ways to support presenters, and we can work with everyone individual and see where they are and what we can provide. So I would just say, don't let that stop you. Please come forward with your ideas, and if you are accepted, we'll make sure that you're gonna get to communicate them clearly and comfortably.
Thank you. Also, we are having a question about the timing. How flexible is the 10-minute or 60-minute structure?
So in terms of going over, it's not flexible at all. We tend to be a large program with, we tend to get a lot of applications, many more than we can actually accommodate. We do and so those people that get accepted, it's very strictly timed. We are very particular about not going over. Our speakers, our presenters are always meticulously instructed about it, and we are firm. Of course, if you want to do something shorter, you're welcome. But in terms of going over that, it's not possible just because of how big PQ Talks are, and we have to run like a clock.
Thank you, Barbara. Also, okay, we got the question about the recording. Will PQ record and share the talk afterwards? And if, for example, I wouldn't prefer to be recorded, is it possible to take part of the PQ talk section?
So actually, based on demand from the past, we have started recording PQ Talks. We didn't record the first edition in 2019, but we were able to record the ones in 2023. And we think it's a wonderful thing to do because it's such a amazing breadth and richness of knowledge collected from around the world that you rarely get to see. And those recordings are available in PQ Digital Archive. We plan to do the same thing for PQ 2027, and again, record it, and then they're going to be, after some time of processing, available through our archives. I believe there is a possibility to opt out if that's a particular concern.
Thank you. And the next question is, can students apply independently of institutions?
Yes, PQ Talks and the call for them, as really all the calls in our program sections curated by PQ, are for individual independent applications. You don't need to be part of an institution as a student. You don't need to be applying for or your school, and we welcome those individual independent contributions.
Thank you, Barbara. And I think that was our last question, unless anyone would like to use this possibility to ask the last question for today.
I'm just gonna say on behalf of my colleagues, Renato Bolalier, Bothas, and Rachel Hahn, that we really are excited to reading your ideas, hearing about what you want to talk about. So we look forward to receiving the proposals, the applications, and we look forward to building the program with you, and then ultimately meeting you during PQ Talks and having all those conversations together, which is always a blast. And hopefully that's going to be the case in 2027 as well.
Yes, we're very eager to get your proposals and to get your submissions on the PQ Talk section. And also, I would like to remind you that we are having our last webinar for the section PQ Studio, which will be held this week on Friday, on November 7th, also at 3 o'clock by Prague time. And please, you can attend it if you are interested. And also, we will be answering your questions about the curatorial concept and the general organization of the open call and of the PQ Studio branch. And I see that we have no other questions left, so I think that it's time to thank you all for attending this webinar. Thank you for your questions and for your interest in the Prague Quadrennial Festival and for your interest in PQ Talk section. Thank you, Barbara and Adam, for explaining us more information about the festival and the section. So I hope to...
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.